Hello, everybody, and welcome to Galmore's Game Vault, where this week we're playing Project Highrise. This is episode 4. When we last left off, we had finally broken even. We're starting to make a little bit of money without having to use the rent a balloon payment trick. If you want to know more about that, check the earlier episodes. And we started actually working a little bit on apartments. So we're going to kind of pick up where we left off there, and let's see what happens. So for starters, one of the things I'm definitely going to do here is I think we need some transit. So I'm going to add a bus station. We're going to put that right there. And I figure we can extend this out as far as it'll let us. Yeah, that's as far as it'll let us. And then over here, yeah, I'm going to keep that. We'll save for future expansion. But why don't we... We've got $11,000, so we're going to avail ourselves of Media Buzz. And this will give you a bonus for essentially 24 hours. And what we're going to do is... Oh, here we go. It's a steal. Build floors more cheaply. And that's going to allow us to really take advantage of this. And then let's build up to floor 15, I think. And what we're going to start doing is I want to kind of populate the lower levels here with shops and restaurants and things like that. But there's also a couple of like dentist's office and things like that. They prefer the lower levels. So I'm going to probably put them maybe in the 9th floor here. And the other thing we're going to do is let's renovate everything. That'll get those boys going. You'll notice if we zoom in here, see this sloppiness here? That's telling you the room needs to be renovated. And what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to start relocating the offices upstairs here. For me, it's all about aesthetics. Service workers at a neighboring building have gone on strike, and some of your own workers have walked out in sympathy. That makes their many workers have to work overtime to keep up. Overtime is expensive. All building services will be 50% more expensive until the strike is resolved. Wow. That's, I don't recall seeing that ever. Why are you mad? Rent is too high? What are you paying? You're paying 100%. Deal with it. Oh yeah, let's get some elevators up here. Yeah, no surprise there. Alright. We're getting 2,476 a day. I think we can now put in for cable TV. We'll stick it here for now. So let's see here. What was I saying? It's the 6th floor. So floors 1 through 6 are going to make restaurants and that kind of stuff. So starting on floor 7, I think I'm going to start putting up these game offices here. Video game studio. So things you got to keep in mind with video games video game service is that they do generate noise, and we're going to need to do IT and computer repair services. That's okay though. If we show noise, you'll see they generate noise. So you don't want to put them in places where people want peace and quiet. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put the computer and IT stuff up here, right there. And then we're going to put some medium offices in here. We're going to give them some water. Oh, yeah. $21.99. I feel like I can kind of intermingle. Like, the restaurants and the small stores can be mixed together, but the medium stores, they don't like smellies. Let's put one here. I may wind up relocating that, but for now, don't think you need cable. Yeah, I'll do clothing store, why not? Oh, the strike has ended. That's good. Alright, what do we got for trade contracts right now? Once you reach a population of 250, we're at 141. Nice. Industry diversification. We'll go with those two. So why don't we come over here, and I have to create a lobbyist office. The whole restaurant's on the first floor makes sense. Maybe the third floor I'll make like a for lobbyists and things like that. How are we doing up here? Are we finally up there? I'm going to start at the top and work my way down. What I will do is, let's do small artworks. Let's start here since this seems to be the one you're working on, and I don't want to... Not going to mess with this just yet. Like I said, I'm going to start at the top and work my way down, but frankly, I'm getting impatient. So let's start relocating these folks. Oh, maybe I can wait. Most of our construction arrives in town by train, which is fine until the train company's workers strike. It's led to a material shortage and a pretty massive jump in construction costs. Oh boy. What I'm going to do here is, there we go, construct offices for building consultants. Alright, so I'm going to put the lobbyist office here. These can kind of stay here. I'm going to probably come up with something a little better for this. Alright, where's my maintenance office? Here. Yeah, renovate. And you, I'm gonna put you. Nope. Let's move you to here. Then I'm going to put this copy center right over here. And then we're going to do building manager. We're going to put you on this side. We're going to put you there. Put you here. How do these guys feel? Okay, that's good. And how do you guys feel? Okay, we need some trash cans. We'll put that right there. Put another retail store in here. Alright, we'll make it small retail. Some small retail. What the hell? What happened to our phones? Oh, the switchboard is down. Wow. That's a new thing. Looks like we have to build in a little bit of redundancy. That's crazy. That must be something when you play on standard level, because on easy level, that stuff never breaks down. That's a good way to clean it out, though. Alright. I think we need another empty storage bay. Alright, we're going to do some public transit and new construction office. Yes, we're going to straighten all that stuff out. Alright, so let's get one of the HVAC systems in. Just need one. Oh, wow. Now, we'll put a little food court there. Maybe another restaurant here. And then you... Okay, you need gas. I don't have any natural gas yet. We'll put some Hans cheese in. And all right, what's your issue? Okay. Get trash going. I'm just laying it anywhere right now. What's that? That's a drugstore. Yep. No, it's a convenience store. That's the pharmacy. Oh, we'll put a wine and spirit store in. That makes sense. So this is going to be a services floor. Move the foyer over. And I think what we're gonna do here, I know we just moved you, but I'm gonna move you yet again. And we'll put in a nice little waiting area. Seating. The plant. Gotta have a Halloween decoration. Alright, fine. We'll put some orange candles in. Put you up here. Put you up here. Don't tell me it broke again. Oh, jeez. Hopefully he's got it fixed. Yeah, it's fixed. So this will not... Service workers have gone on strike again. We'll do our skull. Yeah, there we go. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do here? Let's just kill this. Like so, and let's put some artwork in, huh? Yeah, there we go. Alright, time for renovations again. Alright, can we... Yep, one more builder. And then optimize maintenance, automate reservations. That's what I'm looking for. There we go. Alright, let's move these guys. Well, let's move you over to here. We'll do another medium office right here. Like so. And we're going to make you another medical office. How are we doing on water supply? All right. More artworks. Let's see what we can put here. Got a large restaurant. We can put one right here. Oh, no, I don't want it there. One off. Uh-oh. Okay, fine. Okay, we don't have gas. Is there anything here that doesn't require gas? I think they all need gas. A sports bar. Look at all the people headed to this, man. They are seriously getting some traffic. Well, let's see what we can do for either restaurant or retail. We can fit a retail in there. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. Oh, shoot. Gonna put trash bin here. Kill this. Then we'll put some retail in. Oh, let's do computers and large electronics. Yeah, we'll put that in the video game studio. So I'm going to clear out this floor. Alright, we can put large retail there. I can try with the large restaurant, but these guys may get upset about it. They may not like the smells. At this point in the game, you just put in everything. Do an department store. And a brunch spot. Yeah, they are not liking this upper level. Let's see here. Not enough phone switchboards. What are we at here? Oh, okay. So that's like legit really a thing. Okay. Put one of those there. That should solve our problem. While we're at it, let's check everything we have. Okay, total demand. So we're going to need another one of water. That there. You cannot move the mover's office. As odd as that seems. Well, let's move you up here. How are we at? Alright, that's also... So right now we're dealing with 100, and it's costing us 1,000 per day. So as you can see, if you go with the full, that's 3,250. These are 1,000 per day. So you actually save a little bit of money by just going with the triples. The problem you run into is space. Well, I think our tower is coming along quite nicely. Down the street, is supposed to receive 2 of everything in their plumbing order. Mistake to take them back, so it looks like a windfall all around. Your fellow builder is willing to part. All water, gas, and HVAC materials are now 75% off for the next 48 hours. Well, if that's the case, I am going to just max it out because I've got the money. I think water is the one that's the most important. I am going to hold off on gas and HVAC because we're just not using it that much, but water, that's pretty regular. We are reaching the wrapping up point. Hope you are enjoying watching the series. Next episode, we'll clean up a little bit and we'll call it a week. Until then, this is Galmore reminding you, you're never too old to game.